So, over the past few days, we've been discussing this Doge dividend check that could be maybe $2,000, potentially $5,000. But now we're getting reports that this check could be even bigger, where the American people could see a $5,000 per household check this year. But this could actually continue for 2026, 2027, and 2028. I want to explain what's going on, but how we could actually receive multiple or recurring stimulus checks from the Trump administration and from Doge, simply because they're finding fraud, abuse, and wasteful spending in our government. So I'm going to explain what's going on in just a moment, but all I ask is one thing takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now let's begin. So I know what you're thinking, and everybody has been thinking this for the past several months as well, that there's no way we are going to see another stimulus check or dividend check or rebate. It's not going to happen under the Trump administration because the federal government has no money. But here's the truth. As Doge starts to dip into these different agencies and programs, they're starting to slowly uncover the fraud and abuse that we have been experiencing for the past several decades. But it's what's happening now that is actually very, very important. I want to get to that in a moment. First, look at this. Trump is weighing a Doge dividend to send taxpayers checks with saved funds. The notion of the Doge dividend is not just a fleeting idea, it is gaining traction among policymakers. Many analysts are now looking closely at recovered funds that could be redirected to support American families. Imagine a situation where honest taxpayers benefit while corrupt practices are exposed and dismantled. This conversation is gaining momentum, and people across the nation are starting to realize the potential for real change. The public is becoming increasingly aware of the importance of transparency within our government, leading to a stronger demand for accountability. As we dive deeper into these developments, it's critical to stay informed about how this may impact our financial future. These discussions may not just lead to one-time checks, but could establish a new rhythm of financial aid for millions of Americans facing economic challenges. This is where it gets particularly fascinating. The idea of utilizing Doge to fund these dividends could transform how we view stimulus packages altogether. People are rallying behind the notion that uncovering governmental fraud can lead to substantial financial support for everyday families. As citizens voice their concerns over misallocated funds, we're witnessing a potential shift in policy that prioritizes the taxpayer. The implications of these discussions could reshape economic aid for years to come. With every revelation, the hope for a consistent and fair distribution of wealth grows stronger among the populace. As we look ahead, the possibility of a lasting impact on American society through this type of financial reform feels closer than ever.